The path to hell doesn't look evil. It often looks normal, comfortable, and familiar. You might not be rejecting God outright, but your daily choices could be doing it quietly. You've probably heard sermons filled with fire, torment, and endless suffering. But have you ever sat quietly and asked yourself why Jesus spoke about it so often with warning rather than description? Saying in Matthew 7:13 that the road to destruction is broad, and many walk it. Yet few people truly pause to consider what that destruction really means for you personally, not just someday, but right now in the way you live, think, and choose. Imagine this. You're going about your daily routine, chasing money, dealing with stress, scrolling endlessly, hiding secret habits, and deep down there's that quiet voice asking, "Where is this leading me?" And instead of answering it, you distract yourself because facing truth feels uncomfortable. And that's exactly where the real danger begins. The shocking truth is that hell is not just a future destination, it's a direction, a path you gradually walk when you ignore conviction, when your heart grows cold, when what once felt wrong now feels normal. Because Hebrews 3:13 warns about being hardened by the deceitfulness of sin, and that hardening doesn't happen overnight. It happens silently, slowly, almost invisibly. You won't wake up one morning and suddenly decide to reject God completely. It's the small compromises, the "it's not a big deal" moments, the secret choices no one sees, the bitterness you refuse to let go, the pride you justify, the spiritual laziness you excuse, and before you realize it, your heart no longer responds the way it used to. Few people talk about this, but one of the most terrifying aspects of hell is separation. Complete, irreversible distance from God's presence. And if you've ever felt even a moment of emptiness, loneliness, or inner darkness, then you've already tasted a shadow of what that could mean on a much deeper level. Because 2 Thessalonians 1:9 speaks of being shut out from the presence of the Lord. And that's not just pain, that's loss beyond comprehension. Think about your own life. Those moments when you felt distant from God, when prayer felt dry, when your conscience felt quieter than usual. And ask yourself honestly, how did you get there and why didn't you turn back sooner? The hidden truth is that hell isn't just about punishment. It's about the full consequence of choosing a life without God. A life where His voice is ignored so often that eventually it's no longer heard. And Romans 1:28 reveals something chilling, that God gives people over to a reprobate mind when they continually reject Him. Meaning the scariest judgment isn't fire, it's being left to yourself without truth to guide you. You might think, "I'm not a bad person," but that's the deception many hold on to. Because the standard was never comparison with others, it was alignment with God. And Romans 3:23 already settled that all have fallen short, which means the issue isn't whether you're worse than someone else. It's whether you're truly walking in the light you've been given. Picture a conversation between you and someone close to you, where they gently say, "You've changed. You don't care about the things of God like you used to." And instead of reflecting, you defend yourself. You brush it off. You say they're overreacting. But deep down, you know something is off. And that quiet awareness is actually mercy calling you back before it's too late. The warning that churches sometimes soften is this: you don't accidentally avoid hell. You intentionally turn away from the path leading there by responding to truth, by surrendering your will, by taking seriously what Jesus said in Luke 9:23 about denying yourself daily, not occasionally, not when it's convenient, but every single day. This is where it becomes personal, because you can't outsource your spiritual life. You can't rely on someone else's faith, and you can't keep delaying change while assuming there will always be another chance. Because James 4:14 reminds you that your life is like a vapor, here one moment and gone the next. And that's not meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. So right now, in this very moment, ask yourself the question most people avoid. If nothing in your life changes, where is your current path taking you? And are you honestly at peace with that destination? Let this be your turning point, not just an emotional reaction, but a real decision to realign your life, to confront what you've been ignoring, to rebuild your relationship with God with sincerity and urgency. Because the truth about hell isn't just something to fear. It's a warning meant to save you before it's too late. And if this message stirred something in you, don't ignore it. Act on it. Share it with someone who needs this wake-up call. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video so more people can hear the truth that few are willing to say out loud.